I love simple questions which are easily done, and this is definitely one of those questions which is straightforward as long as you know what you're doing. So outline the role of hydrolysis in the relationships between monosaccharides, disaccharides, and polysaccharides. Once again, first of all, we want to start with definitions. What is hydrolysis? Hydro is water, lysis is breakdown. So hydrolysis is the addition of water to break down a molecule, going from complex to simple. Every time you think of a process like that, you can always add in that it requires enzymes. And sometimes you might be able to get an additional mark to say it's an enzyme, it requires enzymes, it's an active process, etc. Now we get into the more definitions. We want to define a monosaccharide, disaccharide, and polysaccharide. Monosaccharides, easy. Mono means single, saccharides mean sugars. Monosaccharides are single carbohydrate molecules or single sugar molecules. Disaccharides, two sugars. Double carbohydrate molecules. Polysaccharides, many carbohydrates, so many carbohydrate molecules. It really helps if you know what the prefixes and the suffixes mean, and then you can start applying this to different things. For example, dipeptide, two peptides, two amino acids. Okay, so now let's talk about the relationship between these different molecules and with hydrolysis. So disaccharides can be broken down into two monosaccharides via hydrolysis. And we'll give an example later on, but after we've done that, we can also talk about how polysaccharides can be broken down into simpler molecules as well. In this case, it's not as straightforward to say polysaccharides get turned into disaccharides, but what we can say is that polysaccharides are converted into oligosaccharides, which are, smaller chains of carbohydrates, but still not as long as polysaccharides, but they're also turned into disaccharides and perhaps even monosaccharides via hydrolysis. Now we can give a couple of examples. First example we'll talk about is an example of disaccharide hydrolysis. We've got lactose. Lactose gets broken down into galactose and glucose. And our second point is a polysaccharide hydrolysis, where we have the complex plant molecule starch being converted into perhaps glucose and other simpler sugars as well. And simple question with simple answers. Thanks.